Hi there, this is Mike here at Kim's Ponds. Today we're going to set up one of Kim's ponds here on this flat pad that we've created. We're on real fine sandy gravel here, and we're just checking to make sure it's fairly level. The water, of course, will show the grade, so you want to get your base as level as you can. It just makes the rest of the setup super easy. You can set these up on concrete, you can set these up on a tile floor, you can set them up on a deck. Anywhere where it's fairly level is all you need. A nice level spot. So when you're ready to start, what goes on the very bottom are three what we call half rails. They come out of the top of box number 1. And these 3 rails simply lay down. You don't need to be exact because the rails, as you add them, will straighten out the pond. You simply take the interlocking rails, they're all pre-finished already, and continue to build like a little log house. You simply keep going round and round, adding logs. This is all western red cedar from the west coast of Vancouver Island. This is all the same wood and it's all the same stain. But you can see there's a variety of different color. Some of these boards are lighter than others. And it's just the nature of the wood. Different grain. This particular wood, there's not much tougher wood for the outdoors. It'll last for years whether it's stained or not. We stain it to get a nice finish. You simply keep going around. So that's the first box of rails. This is a 300-gallon pond, so it has 2 boxes of rails. And that's the end of my side rail. So what happens next is what goes on is what we call our top rails. And the top rails are pre-built, and they're in box number 1. So these are the top rails. You can tell they have a top attached to them already when you get them. The top faces to the inside. The overhang on the inside only fits one way, you can't get it wrong. The last one goes here. When you get to this stage of your setup, then next would go the pad liner underneath to protect the liner, and then the actual liner itself. So here's the pad. And here we have the liner. So, but before I do that, I want to make sure that this has the right look when I'm done. So I'm just going to quickly put on the benches before I add these. At this point, you can still move this frame. If you're on concrete, you can actually grab it down by the bottom and slide it if you wanted to turn it. And I'm on soft gravel, so if I wanted to move it here, I'm going to have to lift and turn. But before I do that, I want to just check the benches. The benches come already pre-built. You simply slide them on. Put this guy on so you can see. And they slide on into place just like so. Now you can step back, have a look. Any final adjustments you want to make can be made right here at this point.